Welcome to JasonWhiskyWise, myself Jason, today bringing you whiskey review into the Dalmore Cigar Malt, which we picked up from Drinks by the Dram Master Malt. Probably going to have to figure out a new way of showing you guys the drams, but picked this one up from Drinks by the Dram Master Malt, along with the 12, the 15, the 18, and then also I bought a bottle of the King Alexander III. So Mr. Banana's sitting with me today. We're going to go through the cigar malt, and let's begin by pouring ourselves a dram. Now, it has been in my studio for some time. What I do is I've actually kept a wall over there of all the different bottles and boxes. And then I'm also keeping all my drams here because it's just easier to sit and do my reviews. Now, the Dalmore Cigar Malt, people always ask me, does it contain a cigar in it? No, it doesn't contain a cigar. However, it is meant to complement a cigar when you smoke a cigar because of the characters you pick out on this and how you compare them with a cigar whiskey. So the age of this one is actually a no age statement, which means it doesn't support an age statement. It could be a very young whiskey, it could be quite old whiskey, we're not too sure. The ABV on this one are bottled at 44%, and the cask selection on this one, to my memory, is American White Oak, ex-bourbon casks. I think it's Matasalem Oloroso sherry casks, and then also it's matured in Cabernet Sauvignon red wine cask, which gives it that very unique character. Now, the actual distillery itself is the Dalmore Distillery, which you can see over here. They are owned by the parent company, White & Mackay, who also own Jura, and they are located in the region of the Highlands of Scotland. I almost forgot my review style structure. Now, the price point on this bottle over here is around about 70 to around about 80 pounds here in the UK. It does fluctuate up and down. So sometimes it's 72 pounds, sometimes you're looking at 80 pounds. Now, in terms of exclusivity, it's not exclusive, and it's also distinctive because of its red box, which you can see the differences between these sort of darker colours. That's a nice bright red. Now, in terms of also, is there any caramel colouring? It is 44%, but they do add caramel colour, and you can tell just by looking at that over there, it does have a very similar colour, if not the exact same and identical colour, to the 12, 15, 18 King Alexander. What to do? But hopefully that doesn't take away from the whiskey. So we're not going to assess the colour. Let's begin by assessing the nose. Into the nose. So to start on the nose for the Dalmore Cigar Malt, this one's giving me lots of vanilla to begin with on the nose. It's almost like a vanilla and raspberry ripple ice cream. A character of strawberry jam. I don't know, I want to say squishy strawberry jam. That just sounds so fun. A little bit of grape juice as well. And I'm getting a character of something I drink during the summer, which is apple and blackcurrant squash. It's like a thing that you add with water. I'm getting a lot of apple and blackcurrant over there in the mid. Those berry notes are really continuing further through on this one. It's almost like a mixed berry cobbler with a custard coating. Oh, that's good. That's good. A little bit of vanilla ice cream coming back now. And there's a bit of orange there, but it's like a sweet orange. Yeah, sweet orange right on the end of the nose. That is such a good nose. Wow. That's getting bonus points for the nose. Let's get into the palate next. Hopefully we can get the same on the palate. Slanger. So to begin on the palate for the cigar malt, this one has got around about, I'd say, a medium full texture. It's actually dropping down a little bit. The consistency and texture is reduced ever so slightly on the palate from when it initially reached onto the palate. First thing that comes to mind, red licorice laces. You can get these if you go to candy shops. I think also even soup stores sell those. It reminds me really quickly of that. And then it gets bitter. It gets those coffee notes. Almost like a bitter coffee, but like an espresso coffee. I'm getting dark chocolate following behind that. Raisins. A bit of leather. And I've not eaten leather. Monkey ate leather. Mr. Bananas ate leather. He can vouch for it. He told me it tastes like leather. Oh, God. And it's getting a little bit of orange as well following on the back of this one. Quite like a bitter orange. And then a bit of sweetness coming through right off the end, like toffee cubes or toffee sweets. he eats lots of things, and he just tells me what it tastes like. So, also guys, I want to leave my social media links over here. If you want to go and check out social medias, by all means go and follow me on those, and you can stay up to date. But let's get into the finish, and then come to our conclusions. Into the finish. Into the finish for the cigar malt, we're looking at flavors of caramel cubes, quite sweet, but at the same time they're accompanied by that orange marmalade. A slight bitter note on the mid-back palate. And I'm getting those sort of like dried fruits again, like raisins this time. More of those sherry characters coming through. The red wine cask not really sort of holding itself strong here on the finish. But overall, I'm going to give my overall rating for this one. And my overall comments, and it's around about 70. I'm going to go... Okay. Is it this? This? I'm going to go with this. I'm giving this an 87 out of 100. Again, I'm changing my mind because I'm doing the whole range together. The cigar malt, I think, has got great flavors. The nose on this one, I really, really loved. And this is one out of the 3 I've tasted so 4 now I've tasted so far. The nose on this one is superior to the other 3. The palate, it's got a nice set of these flavors, but the bitter character comes through a bit too quickly for my liking. In terms of price point, it's quite a decent price point for a wine cask finish. Again, I'm not a big fan of the fact that it is caramel color added to this whiskies. I really just don't feel it's needed. But Dalmore, you're doing a great job with your cigar malt. Do I think it'll complement a cigar? There's only one way to find out. We're going to try it with a cigar, but I'm not going to do that here. So, this is the studio. But we're going to try to find that out if it does complement a cigar. If you tried it and it does complement a cigar, let me know down below in the comment section. But I like a lot of those red fruit characters, and then the sort of dry fruit characters come from the sherry cask. Really worked very well. And it's quite smooth and easy going. You don't need to add any water. Would I recommend this one? Yes, I would. If you're looking into your wine cask finishes, I would recommend this. But price point again, not price point, caramel color wise, I just don't feel it's necessary. I've tried a few recently with wine casks that don't have caramel color. Superb. But I don't feel the caramel color really taints the flavor too much. So, 87 out of 100. That is it for the Dalmore Cigar Malt. Let me know your thoughts down below in the comment section. I'm also going to leave the videos of the 12, the 15, and the 18 over here, or maybe the 15, 18, and the King Alexander. And also leave my subscribe button over here. Be sure to subscribe to stay up to date. And also drop the video a like if you have enjoyed, as it does help. So on that note, this has been Jason WhiskyWise. If you have enjoyed, drop it a like, subscribe. I'll catch you all for the next video. Sláinte.